Hey guys, I hope you're all doing really well today. So I'm really excited because I was just filming and I got an awesome package in the mail from FedEx. So this came from Beautylish and it is the Wayne Goss, his collection of brushes that he just came out with. So I think people just started getting them yesterday from Beautylish in the United States. So I have not looked at them, they just came in. I took a knife and unsealed the little thing so I can actually open the package for you, but otherwise I have not seen them, so here we go. I don't think I've ever done an unboxing video on YouTube. Somehow I feel like it takes up way too much time to open things up and I don't want you guys to have to sit there, but I think they're interesting to see people's first reactions and impressions. So, okay, so on the inside there's like some packaging here holding in a tube, it seems like. And it's all wrapped in just white tissue. And then there's like a cardboard container. It's very masculine. And it just says Wayne Goss, the collection, exclusively on Beautylish. And it looks like it's sealed. That little sticker that's on there is sealed. So I'm gonna run and get a knife. Be right back. Okay, so I just had to like peel off that sticker and now it looks really ugly, which is sort of sad. I wish it didn't look ugly. I don't know if I'm gonna reuse this packaging or not, but anyway, open it up and it's got polka dots and there's a little message here. It says Wayne Goss, the collection. Wayne wanted every detail of these 8 brushes to be as perfect as possible. We're honored to have you share in his journey. Let Wayne and the world know what you think. And then it tells you at Goss Makeup Artists and then hashtag Wayne Goss the collection. And then here it's got a little black and white polka dot container that I'm assuming the brushes are in. This is really small actually. And then there's a little wrapping thingy, ribbon. And then you open up and oh my, wow. Okay, so on first impression, these are a whole lot smaller than I thought they were going to be. Usually things that I see on camera on YouTube really are a lot smaller, but I did know these were going to be fairly small because I could see him on his videos when he held up the foundation brush. It looks like about the size of a blush brush usually, and it is definitely. It just seems smaller in person than what I thought. But the foundation brush is like very... it's very, very soft. The synthetic bristles, I'm assuming these are synthetic bristles and probably in goat hair. The goat hair itself feels very, very soft. The synthetic bristles are very, very, very soft. And overall, just the impression is that it is a bit shorter and a bit smaller in circumference than I thought it would be. And so I mean, this I'm sure will be a lovely foundation brush. I don't have one anything like this, which was kind of why I wanted it. It's a really interesting shape, and I think it's going to take, it's not the type of foundation brush you can use to just like, I don't know, like if you're in a hurry and you just want to smear it all over. Like this will take a little bit of time because you can see it doesn't have a lot of surface area. I have a lot of foundation brushes that are like a lot wider where I can just buff in really quickly, like thinking of like my Tarte, the airbrush one that I have and stuff, but otherwise this is really, really nice. It just says 01 right here, and then it says Wayne Goss on the other side, and it says Japan, I see like on the handle kind of embossed, not in silver markings, but the handles just are beautifully painted. The ferrules look nicely painted as well. It just seems very sturdy and well put together. No complaints or anything. I mean, it looks like a really nice brush. I'm very interested to use this because I don't have any foundation brushes like it. So in all, it looks very, very nice. And again, like I am someone who has a ton of Hakuhodo brushes. Like I'm obsessed. That's why I had to have these, because I know Wayne is also kind of obsessed with Hakuhodo brushes and their quality and everything. So I knew if he had had his hands all over this project that these would be really nice brushes. And I was also attracted to the fact that a lot of them are very different than a lot of other brushes that I have. So, okay, so now this is the brush number 2, and I just took it out of its package, and it is the same way. It just reminds me of a lot of the Hakuhodo brushes I have. Just the way that they're nicely painted is just so nice. The handles and the ferrules. I love how they're black. They look kind of masculine. And in general, just they look like they're very good quality. The way that it's put together. I see like a couple of hairs like splaying to the side, like here and here, but it's like seriously nothing major. Like that's not going to affect like the actual application at all. That's just if you're really, really particular. But in general, they just look really nice. They are extremely soft. Being that this is the biggest powder brush that even comes in the collection, this is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. And I'm actually going to run and grab one of my MAC ones. Alright, I just actually ran to grab a couple of other powder brushes that I could compare these to for you guys, and this is the MAC 150 brush. So MAC 150, this is the largest powder brush in the Goss collection. So teeny tiny compared to the MAC one. And then this is my Hakuhodo brush S105. So this is the powder brush that just, you know, glides over the face so beautifully and softly. And it's just teeny tiny compared to that as well. And then Billy B Beauty brushes, if you've heard of those. Goss makeup artist, if you follow him, he's talked about how much he loves these. And one thing that he liked a lot about these, and I think Billy B also says about these, is that they're a lot smaller than typical ones. So like Billy B and MAC, this was the biggest powder brush that Billy B has. And then this is the Goss makeup artist one compared to the Billy B one. So it's just the surface area is so much smaller. So on seeing this, like, I mean, I don't have any problems with it because I have a million brushes and I have tons of powder brushes. I am thinking though that people are going to be really confused what to do with this if they get these brushes. They're going to be thinking of this as a powder brush, and it's so small that I imagine like any makeup artists or people who are more artistic are going to like this, and other people are going to be like, I don't ever have time to use this to put it all over my face. But you can definitely use this for powder, like you said. You can use it for contouring. I'm excited about it because I have some that are shaped like this, but I don't have any that are this skinny that are shaped like this. And it is very, very soft and pointed, and I do think it will be nice for applying just about any kind of powder on your face, whether it's blush or anything like that. I mean, it's very nice, put together very well, so I'm really interested about that. Now the next one is the 03 brush. So this one is also, it's pretty big for an eye brush, I would say. You can definitely use it to highlight as well. It's small, definitely on the smallish side for a highlight. I mean, you're gonna get very precise placement with this for sure. And, but you know, if you just go a couple of swipes back and forth, I think, you know, that's not a lot. It's not like it's so small that it's really difficult to cover a large surface area. I mean, a big enough surface area that you would want to highlight anyway. Definitely, it's very soft, pretty much the same shape as the larger powder brush, just very pointed, and it's very nice. It's probably, I mean, it seems like it's the same kind of hair as the other one. I really like the fact that the taper starts really far down low, because that means that this is going to be amazing for blending, because the tips of all of the hairs are going to be able to do a lot of good blending for you. And then this will be good for a lot of like bigger blending or placing product. I mean, you know, that's a very interesting one. I don't have a brush that's exactly like that, so I'm excited about it. And then